can you get rid of that darn PMI on your conventional loan? Well, that's what I'm going to talk about today. So take just a second, mash that subscribe button, share, and I think you're going to get something out of this. All right, McGee Wolf with the Wolf Group. Got some really good information on PMI, which stands for Private Mortgage Insurance. And if you have a conventional loan, there are a few ways to get rid of this PMI. Now, the first thing you need to be aware of is that we have had such a dramatic increase in property values and equity in people's homes. If you bought a house in the last, 5 years, 5 to 7 years, and you put only 5% down, you may very well already be at the threshold where you can get rid of your PMI without bringing any additional money to the table. Okay, so there are a few ways to get this done. The first way is the natural way, and it takes a long time if you only put, let's say, 5% down to purchase your home. If you wait for the natural amortization period to get your loan to value down to 78%, and how you do that is you look at the amortization schedule, which is about this thick, and it's in that package of paper that you got at your closing. When you naturally get down to a 78% loan to value, then your PMI on a conventional loan just automatically falls off. And that's great. But you shouldn't wait that long because of what I just said a minute ago. There's so much equity that's been built into people's homes in the last 2 or 3 years. You may very well already be at that threshold. So how do you make this happen? Well, the first thing you need to do is pick up the phone and call your servicer. Now, your servicer is who you're making your monthly mortgage payment to. You look at your mortgage statement, there's a phone number on there. Dial that phone number and tell them, I'm interested in determining if you can remove the PMI from my loan. And if you don't know what the PMI is, also look on that mortgage statement and it'll show you. Some of you are paying, $150, $250, $300 a month in PMI, and it doesn't do a thing for you. It only protects the lender in the event of your default on the loan. So it's insurance that doesn't help you and only helps your lender or your servicer. So when you ask them that, hey, what do I need to do to remove this PMI? One of the things they may likely tell you is, well, let's get an appraisal done and see what the value of your home is. And that is something you will have to pay for. And that's $400 to $500 maybe to get that done. But man, if you're paying $150 a month, you recover that money pretty darn quick. And they would order the appraisal. The appraisal would come in and they would let you know what the result of that is and if you can eliminate your PMI. Now, know this, you can't force them to remove the PMI. But if the appraisal comes in and the value is such that, let's say the balance on the loan is $240,000 and the appraisal comes in at above $300,000, so you would take $240,000 divided by the $300,000 and that'll give you a percentage, which in this case would be 80%. 80% loan to value is technically right where you would need to be in order to get it removed. It would be a little bit better if the value is 310 because you're below the 80% loan to value. That is the simple way to get it done. Some people think that you have to refinance your loan in order to get the PMI to go away. Not on a conventional loan. Not on a conventional loan. But I highly recommend that you start the conversation with your servicer to see if they are open to having an appraisal done to remove that PMI, and if the value comes in that you're in good shape. Sometimes they will get an opinion from a realtor, believe it or not. But that's a little bit more unique. You need to follow the instructions that your servicer gives you because they individually know what their procedures are and what they're willing to do. But if you're paying PMI right now and you have had your mortgage for, let's say, 5 years, I would highly recommend you calling your servicer and checking. Ask your realtor too. Say, what do you think my home is worth today? That might give you a little inside information to where you can see if you're close to that 80% loan to value. So hope this helps. And if you have any questions about anything to do with home financing, I'm here to help. Everybody here at the Wolf Group is here to help. We're here to help you make great financial decisions in owning your home. So that's all for now. Always remember, have a great day.